Hi guys, thanks so much for watching. So for today's tutorial, I've decided I'm going to start a series of beauty princess, Disney princess inspired tutorials for prom. I got the idea from Pretty Little Lies. I love the idea that on the recent season they went to their prom and all of their dresses were inspired by Disney. So yeah, so mine is inspired by Belle from Beauty and the Beast with the roses. Got a yellow dress, but you'll see that after. And yeah, so if you want to get some inspiration for your prom or evening or ball or anything you've got coming up, and you want to know how I got this Belle inspired look, then just keep watching. Okay, so starting off with priming your eyes, I'm going to use a Radiant Creamy Concealer in the colour Vanilla by NARS. I'm really sorry if you can hear some neighbours, but we had some amazing neighbours that lived upstairs that were like, they were a bit of a bunch of, they smoked a lot of pots. But they were so quiet, and now this other like family with freaking kids moved in and they're so noisy and it's so annoying. Bring back the stoners. Okay, so once you've done that, just make sure that you set your concealer. I'm just going to use e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder because I love this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette today. Now, you just use whatever palette you have. You don't have to use this one because I'm just going to be using very like neutral colours today. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush. I'm using XO Beauty Blender brush. So, and going to be dipping into coconut cream and just putting that all over. Because if you do this with like a white matte colour, it'll really help you to blend your colours. Now I'm going to be dipping into mousse, and I'm just going to put that through the crease as like my transition colour. So it's just a light matte brown. Just using sweeping motions to blend that through the crease. And then I'm going to be laying down the colour Butter Pecan. So it's just like a goldy, shimmery, but it's not too gold, it's maybe more peachy colour. Okay, so now all we're going to do is a winged liner. If you struggle with winged liner, it will really help if you put a piece of tape here. At least then, yeah, you actually find it a lot easier. But just take your time. If you really can't do it, you really don't have to do this step. Okay, so the best thing about also doing your eyes first is if you do struggle with eyeliner or you're having one of those days where you just like, you know, you cannot get it right, you keep topping it up. At least, you know, if you're doing your eyes first, you can actually go in and fix it by using, you know, makeup remover or something if you make a mistake, and then you won't ruin the rest of your makeup. What we're going to actually do is smoke out and darken up the outer corner, but only going as far as where the liner is. So I'm going to take Truffle, which is a darker matte brown, just using a tapered crease brush by XO Beauty. I'm going to actually clean up along here afterwards, so don't be too concerned if you're blending and it gets messy. And then we're going to take this tapered crease brush and dip into Licorice, which is a very matte black, and literally just put it about here. I'm going back in with blender brush, start blending that. And I'm going to take a bit of this frosting colour and put that in this part of my eyelid, so darken it up a bit. I'm going to take some Coca Chili and put that just on this part of the eyelid and blend that in. I'm going to take the bigger fluffy brush and take some coconut cream. Just help disperse that. Okay, so now we're going to go and do the rest of the face before we finish off the eyes. So going with a primer. A primer will really help to keep your makeup on longer. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the foundation. So I'm using NARS today, the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I am in Santa Fe. So I prefer to use, for a special event, something long wearing. But you know, if you just use any foundation that you know works with your skin, you're comfortable using, and you know, so yeah, just use anything that you are used to and you know works really well on your skin. Okay, and if you have any spots, it's best to spot conceal rather than chucking a whole heap of more foundation on. And then I'm going to go under my eyes again with NARS Creamy Concealer. So I'm just going to set that under eye concealer with the e.l.f. powder again. Going to set the rest of my face with Candlelight by Too Faced. I like this because it's illuminating, but it's a very, very fine powder. I don't actually like really setting my foundation. I just find it just makes my skin look gross and cakey. Okay, so now I'm going to lightly bronze my skin. I'm going to be using Hourglass because this is my favourite bronzer ever. This is the Radiant Bronze Light. Even though it's kind of got shimmery, I find it's the most natural looking on my skin. Go in and contour, so I'm using NYX Powder Blush in Taupe because this is my favourite. I don't like to use anything else. I'm just using a random brush. Okay, now I'm going to pop on a blush. I'm using Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Iridescent Electra. So this is like a beautiful sort of light corally pink. I love Hourglass. It's my favourite. Just find that they look so natural and glowy. And then I'm going to use another Hourglass product just because I love them so much. I'm using their Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder, Brilliant Strobe Light. So these are actually new, they've only just come out with these and they're beautiful. So they're very, very soft looking on the skin and they're not too intense. So just putting that, you know, instead of down my nose, keep it low. So, because sometimes you don't want anything too intense. Of course, if you like intense highlighter, that's fine too. Brows, so mine are tattooed on, but I just like when I'm doing a look, I like to have them more intense. So they go with the makeup. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. I'm going to tint my brow by Australis. So this is the blonde colour to set my brows. Then I'm going to take Eye of Horus Nubian Brown eyeliner pencil and put this on my upper waterline. This is like Eye of Horus, I find is literally the only eyeliners that will stay on your waterline. Okay, and then on the bottom lash line, so we're going to finish that off. I'm just going to go in with the colour Mousse. Just to create a bit of definition along the lash line there. And then taking a nude pencil, I'm just using this one from Chi. And just line. I'm going to take this Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. You can use any setting spray that you have. You know, NYX does one. There's so many. I always like to do this before I do my mascara because I always find that, I don't know, but my mascara always smudges onto, like, especially my, like, lower lashes. I don't know why. I don't know whether because they might hit my, you know, my under eye or whatever. So I always do my setting spray first. Yeah, because otherwise I just find I ruin my makeup. But yeah, so this will actually help to keep your makeup fresh on all night, especially when you want it to stay nice for an event. Okay, while it's drying, I am just going to use this Lush Bubblegum lip scrub because my lips are so dry. And this one's made of sugar, so I can eat it afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to pop on some lashes today. You don't have to wear lashes, of course, if you don't want to. But I'm going to use Socialise lashes in the style Envy. And my Duo Lash Glue. I'm just using Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara first. The lashes are on, and while they're drying, pop some on your bottom lashes. Just use a red lipstick, anyone that you have. Just make sure it's like quite a dark red lipstick, nothing like too bright or anything. Using MAC's Matte Russian Red. If anyone knows a dupe for this or a brand that's pretty much the same colour but they doesn't test on animals, please let me know because I love this colour but I hate how MAC, you know. So to complete the look, obviously I've just braided my hair. You can do your hair any way you want. I popped on this like head crown of red roses because obviously the movie there's a red rose in Beauty and the Beast, and the red earrings to match. I've got a black choker on because she wears a black choker with her dress, and you could wear a beautiful yellow dress like this. I hope you enjoyed watching. I found some inspiration from this tutorial. An amazing prom or night or wherever you're going. Subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'll speak to you soon, and until next time, bye!